Hi all! Before this video begins, I want to start off by giving a shout out to my friend at M's Bakery Café. I'm not sponsored or anything, but if you want food catered for an event, you want to support a small business, and you're local to the Providence area, I would highly suggest checking out her stuff. Link in the description.
It's about barbecue sauce.
Location unknown.
With the planet ablaze, I am forced to have my skin seared. The pain makes me scream from agony.
My name is Russell or Plate. I am absolutely stunned to see the amount of people in my subscriber count. 500 people is so many people, and I've just been uploading whatever I want to the channel. I have been endlessly appreciative for everyone who's been tuning in, whether it be for my music, my edits. I'm thankful all the same. Honestly, for this video, I could go on and on about how I started off in GarageBand in 2016, or how my producer alias used to be Greek Prophet for no reason. But I don't have to. I want to talk about the year 2025. It had a lot of twists and turns that I didn't expect, and I'd love to tell you all about it. It might have not been obvious, but I actually started off this year with severe music burnout. At the time, I had no idea why it was occurring, and I thought it was just something I could push through. Starting in 2024, I had all the drive to make music, but no real inspiration to do so. This left me in a weird spot to continue making music for what felt like no reason. The more I pushed, the worse it got. I couldn't even look at the menu of FL Studio anymore. That's how bad it was getting. I knew I had to do something to fix it, so I started doing an upload schedule. That's where this video came from.
There might be one thing you have noticed. I'm uploading at least once a month. Be ready for 12 Pleightfour releases at minimum in 2025. This is going to be the year of Pleightfour. Enjoy, guys.
While it certainly was the year of Pleightfour, it wasn't in any of the ways I was expecting. I thought 2025 would be the year I would look cool, but it ended up being the year of self-discovery and growth. I went along with that upload schedule until about July or August, up until I realized the pushing through burnout thing wasn't working. Almost desperate for a new creative outlet, I tried video editing for one of the first times. I spent hours making this video edit in the outdated Movavi Video Editor 14, and it was a blast. This edit scratched a creative itch that had not been scratched in a really long time. It was so fun, I ended up making a second and a third. At the time, I wondered if I should pivot my creative priorities entirely to video editing. I had even announced that I'd be on music hiatus, but to no one's surprise, 2 weeks later I uploaded Starwalker. Mr. Sunshine and Starwalker are the two songs that made me realize I need to start making music about the stuff I care about. At the time, it was a wacky concept, but I realized that the music I make needs to be truly mine. Mr. Sunshine is a piece dedicated to a friend who tragically passed away in 2025. It was a piece I put a lot of effort into, with zero consideration of what other people would think about it. Starwalker, on the other hand, is about the US protests that occurred during the summer of 2025. That song has commentary that I still deeply agree with to this day. These two songs marked a milestone in my gradual understanding of what was going on. What did confuse me was the sudden desire to make music after it wasn't the main quest anymore, and once it became the side quest, it became the only thing I wanted to do. It did not take me much time to remember my long-time ADHD diagnosis. That's just quite frankly how my brain works. I love finding my own way to solve problems. This much became clear to me with my sudden interest in current events. Check out my Instagram. From a very young age, I've always disliked following the beaten path. I never built Legos the way I was supposed to. I only played games that allowed me to succeed in my own way, and I never liked playing precons in Magic the Gathering. I know, hot take. My neurodivergence basically explains every decision I've ever made. As the later half of 2025 progressed, it became increasingly obvious what I was doing wrong. My burnout started when I entered many remix contests just for the sake of getting out there, and I was collabing with people that I didn't really know, and they were outside of my circle. I was really making music to appease a potential audience. Even though I was proud of what I made from the middle of 2024 to mid-2025, it was basically all robotic and uninspired. Thus is the inspiration for my release, Artificial. Once music became the side quest, I was finally allowed to breathe. I started focusing on what really mattered to me, and I started making music at a pace that made me feel good about making it. At the end of the day, music is my beloved hobby, not a job. Even if I make a worthwhile amount of money from music, I will never make it for anyone else, ever again. Music is my longest running side quest. Through it, I have met some amazing friends, and accomplished some things that I never thought possible. When I decided to deviate from music, I realized I could be a fantastic video editor. The sky's the limit. The channel Pleightfour will always be about me and my interests. If you subscribe, I promise you, nothing. Expect some variety. Or not. We'll see. Regardless, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy your stay for future videos or music or whatever I do. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I hope you have a very good holidays, whatever you celebrate. And here's to a fantastic 2026. Thank you.